We live in one world with many stories, where our humanity and common purpose to live our best lives cuts across continents. The plight of the disadvantaged or underserved amongst us extends to all corners of our globe. There is a clear need to lend a helping hand to those in need if only we care enough, are passionate enough, or are driven enough. Like a patchwork quilt, we can choose to chip in, give back, and contribute to weaving a better world.
Okay, my name is Evelyn Asante Davis. I was one of the founders of GWAG. GWAG started with one guy's idea. Funny enough, it's Ghanaian Women Association of Georgia, but it was a guy who brought that idea up. He's bereaved. His name is Bright Boateng. He met me one day and asked me to get some of the ladies together in Atlanta to form a women's organization so that we can contribute to our community. So I in turn got 5 women and we started GWAG.
We got together in a coffee shop somewhere, I can't remember exactly where. Indicator, yes, Indicator. Somewhere in Indicator. Mm-hmm. Talked about the objectives of the group, and I got into the idea and I got busy recruiting the likes of Pearl and Adiza, and within a short space of time we had an organizing committee formed. And the role that each of us played, and I'll leave you to speak to that, but we were responsible for really developing a framework within which the association operates. We were responsible for drafting the initial bylaws, defining criteria for membership, registering it with the Secretary of State, and even applying for the non-profit status through IRS. I was the chairperson of the organizing committee at the time. Pearl was the vice, and Adiza the secretary at the time. So, anything else you want to add?
I also had a premature baby, and so I understand, and I'm not saying my story is unique, but I think when you've been through an experience, it gives you perspective as to what another woman might be going through. And so to think that you are scared and vulnerable, and then having to hop on public transport and get to a place, and then they tell you missed the prenatal visit because it was a month ago or a few weeks ago, or you don't have any beds, and send them back, that tugs at my heart. I mean, it's not hard for me to imagine what they're going through, or for me to understand what I can do to help the situation. I always say this, that I think we are privileged here, not because of our wealth, but because of access we have to resources, period.
In October 2007 was the first time I stepped out to go and meet with and see what GWAG was all about. And I was actually amazed at, first of all, the structure that I saw. And from that point onwards, it only got better. We were there for the first inaugural meeting where we recruited some more members and grew the base from that point. And each and every one has come with very strong and powerful ideas, and that's how it's gotten us where we are.
These ladies I'm about to introduce have demonstrated leadership through their hard work, their intelligence, their passion, and dedication. Over the course of the development of GWAG, they have shown that they are up to the task of making a difference in our communities in Ghana and abroad.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are gathered here today in solidarity to present GWAG to the community, to celebrate our common heritage as Ghanaians, and to affirm our commitment to all that GWAG represents.
Our association has exciting possibilities and potential outcomes that will touch people's lives in positive ways. Our mission is to gather resources to fund welfare, health, and education projects, both here and in Ghana. We want to apply our expertise to empower women and to open doors for the underprivileged to better themselves.
As a founding mother and a former vice president of the organization, my interest has been sustained because I had a stake in the organization's success, and I have a very grounded and great relationship with all of its past leaders. Both of these reasons have sustained and motivated me all these years. How has the organization evolved since its inception? At the time of inauguration, there were about 35 to 40 members. Over the years, we have engaged in membership drives and currently boast of over 80 good quality active members.
My name is Sally Amon Kote. I live in Toronto, Canada. I found out about the Ghanaian Women's Association of Georgia through a friend, Emilia. She's also a member of the association, and she had approached me about 3 to 4 years ago to make a donation towards their fundraiser activity. I was interested and I was curious as to what they do. And when I found out about the extensive philanthropic activities they do throughout the USA and in Ghana, I wanted to join as well. And I found out that the membership wasn't limited to only the people of Georgia, but to any Ghanaian woman wherever you live. Whether you live in Ghana, in Europe, in Canada, it didn't matter.
As a non-Ghanaian woman, what drew me to GWAG was I've always wanted to go to Ghana, and being able to find an organization where I can make things, I can participate in activities or events that can make things happen for a place that I've always wanted to visit was super intriguing. As an educator, my plans have always been to bring donations of books, open up a few libraries and possibly some schools in and around Ghana.
This year, my biggest challenge is how to expand our community service even within the state of Georgia, and also how to market the GWAG brand. Because I believe that if we are able to market the GWAG brand even within Georgia and within the United States, then we will be able to expand our fundraising base and be able to raise the funding that we need to help the less privileged in Ghana and other areas where it's most needed.
Is Camilla Haruna, and I'm a junior at Boston University studying health science and public health. I joined GWAG when I was 8 years old in 2007, and I was youth club president in 2015 and served until I graduated in high school in 2017. So I was part of GWAG for about 10 years, and I was served as president for about 2 years. So even to this day, I still come back to their events when I'm home from school because the GWAG community will always, always, always have a special place in my heart. In terms of the impact that GWAG has had on me, it's really, really, really ignited my passion for community service, community outreach, public health, and just advocating for underrepresented and underserved communities.
Hello, GWAG family. My name is Raya Adu. I'm currently a student at the University of Tennessee, Knoxville. I'm in my sophomore year, and I'm also a newly minted member of GWAG. I just recently joined, actually, but I have been around GWAG for as long as I can remember, and now that I'm older, I can actually, come to understand the work that this amazing organization is doing, all these amazing people, the time and effort that they're putting in to gather everything and organize everything here so they can make someone's life better somewhere else. And what better way to show my appreciation for that time and that effort than to actually be included in the process and the conversations and the fundraising and organizations and events.
Hello, my name is Caroline, and I am the Young Adults Millennials Ambassador. I first learned about GWAG at the annual fundraiser 4 years ago, and it really sparked my desire to be involved. I've seen how hard these ladies work to put on events and fundraisers and community service projects together, and I wanted to join GWAG because of their mission. I love Ghana, and I've always made it a point to give back to the community, and GWAG aligned with my vision. I believe that young adults should be involved in GWAG because we are also part of the community. We should also participate and use the tools and the gifts we have to do whatever we can to help those back home. Through my role, I hope to inspire young adults to get involved and to be a part of the sisterhood. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Naomi Barner, and GWAG is special to me because it is a group of diverse women who come together and do what they're passionate about, which is giving back to their community and advancing women. I am part of the youth organization, and it's very special to me because it gives people like me who didn't grow up in Ghana a chance to truly connect to their roots and where they came from.
Hi, I wanted to start off by thanking President Adiza Haruna for contributing to the scholarship fund and for this wonderful opportunity that she has granted me. So my name is Jade Warapa. I'm a first-year International Affairs and Modern Languages major at the Georgia Institute of Technology, and I received the GWAG scholarship in December of 2019, so at the last end of the year banquet. The works of GWAG have really impacted my life because I feel like it's given me a community. I grew up in an area where there weren't that many Ghanaians, and I wasn't really all that connected to my culture, and I feel like through organizations like GWAG, I've been able to see my community more often and just feel more at home, and that I have a community behind me. And I feel like they've also given me a lot of motivation and made me want to give back more to my community. For example, when I was in high school, we did a fundraiser to raise money to send supplies to the maternity ward in Ghana, and I felt like that was a really great cause and made me feel really good that I was able to give back to my people. And to GWAG leadership and members, I'd like to say thank you so much for all the amazing work that you guys are doing, and thank you for bringing the community together and giving people like me a safe space to really learn about their culture and do meaningful work.
Hello everyone, my name is Lila Haruna. I have been a part of GWAG since I was 6 years old, and I am now the GWAG Youth President. I have helped organize the car wash, fashion show, cultural dances, and the art show to help support GWAG fundraisers. Doing so has shown me an art of helping others. GWAG has been a very big part of my life for several years, and I wanted to say thank you to everyone and my mom for everything they have done for me, the people in Ghana, and young women in Georgia. I also wanted to say thank you for the Cultural Ambassador Scholarship. I can now work harder towards my passions in college and beyond. I'm going to miss being a part of something so wonderful. Thank you, everyone.
When I attended my first fundraising event in 2017, I was both moved and impressed by the hardworking ladies and the impacts that they were making in the lives of women in Ghana as well as here in the US. It was then that I made my decision to contribute to this noble cause. To me, donating to GWAG can be expressed in three major ways. First, I feel blessed to be able to help others. This also supports my own personal values and makes me feel like I'm living true to my ethical and spiritual beliefs. Second, by donating to GWAG, I inspire others, both close friends and family, thus causing a ripple effect in the act of giving. And I'm glad to say that my mom has been inspired. Lastly, unlike other charitable organizations with a lot of administrative costs, GWAG has a low overhead, so larger portions of your donations go to the ones who really need it. Being a friend at GWAG to me is an honor. I feel grateful to be able to help women in Ghana through GWAG's maternity projects, since mothers are the bedrocks of our future generations.
Hi, my name is Rosemary Adafin, and I am a friend of the Ghana Women's Association of Georgia. I heard about this organization in 2016, and I think it is important to support such a worthy cause. They help women in Ghana by supporting several maternity units in various hospitals. They provide equipment which helps the staff of these hospitals deliver adequate care to these pregnant women, and as such reduce mortality rates in women and the babies. I hope we get more people to support such a worthy cause. Thank you.
So what does it mean to be a friend of the Ghanaian Women's Association of Georgia, or GWAG? Well, first of all, it's my pleasure to know them and to see what they do. They're a small organization, but they punch way above their weight class, and their impact extends far beyond the United States and Ghana. They provide an example in action for me to show me how to encourage and to empower my daughter, who I want to see grow into a strong woman of means, of conviction, and of strength. So I have the perfect example right in front of me. Money is just a small part of it. It's important, but they've been doing this with limited money. They've been doing this because they have a passion for their mission.
If you ask about a typical week as a GWAG president, it's more like on a daily basis for me, I would say. I make time from my personal home and work life to check into every GWAG office in our structure. This includes the general membership, welfare, community service, my favorite, planning, fundraising, business development, our up-and-coming millennials and youth, not forgetting my own support office of executives, as well as many externals for as-needed updates and follow-ups. This vitalizes the motto I have set for 2021, keeping GWAG engaged. This, along with my introducing monthly themes to our calendar, helps improve focus to our GWAG member platform. Absolutely, as a leader, growth and maturity should always be aspired. As I see it, GWAG is on the right track. In many ways, now like a true teenager at its 13th anniversary mark, it is ready for new ventures, but also challenged with different circumstances. Unique in its own sense, as a successor of outstanding presidents, I do feel honored, though breathtaking, to be of service during this extraordinary